Good morning, YouTube. Today we are going to make a roasted garlic and tomato aioli, which is nothing but like a mayonnaise that grew up and took a walk through Paris. It is so good, but it is super easy. You're gonna like this one. All right, let's cook, y'all. We got a family to feed. Okie dokie, we are making, what are we making? We're making a roasted garlic and roasted tomato aioli. Making fried green tomatoes here in a little bit, and this is gonna just take something phenomenal and make it stupid good. I mean, just like, oh my gosh, you can't believe how good this is. All right, so I'll put a link in. I roasted the tomatoes off yesterday, and I'll put a link into how to do that. If you want to, you can use sun-dried tomatoes in a jar, that's fine. But these are little cherry tomatoes. Ta-da! Yes, they're gorgeous. And I'm going to use a little piece of thyme I didn't pick out of there. I'm going to use maybe, what is this, half a cup? That's our thyme I roasted them with. And so this is going to go into our food processor. And I said in that video, save all this liquid that's left over. See that? All that liquid that's left. This is amazing tossed with pasta. You got an instant meal. Just boom. Pasta, a little Parmesan. So good. Ah, yum. Okay, and then this, I roasted off about 4 heads of garlic. You do more than I need for a recipe because we love this stuff and we can't get enough. And sure enough, about half of this is gone, right? So I'm going to use what would be the equivalent, a couple of heaping tablespoons, okay? If you've never roasted garlic, I will be your new favorite person. Roast garlic. There was one time, just like maybe 3 or 4 months ago, Ricky and I got into this thing where we had a batch of fresh marinara, and we roasted off a bunch of garlic, and we made garlic pizzas, right? And we ate so much garlic over this like 2-day period that we smelled like garlic. It was pretty amazing. That's how good it is. It's kind of funny. I'm glad nobody was home with the 2 of us because we reeked. It was great. All right, here I am battling my food processor again. Okay, so you can do this in a blender. You can use a stick blender. You can use a food processor. You're just kind of squishing all this stuff up together. And you don't have to worry about getting it too fine. Yeah, because an aioli can be kind of... So an aioli is really just like a mayonnaise with stuff in it, right? So flavored mayonnaise, basically. So 4 egg yolks. If you don't know how to separate an egg, I got a video for that. I can help you, okay? So these are going to go in here. And to this... My cat's meowing. She's closed in the laundry room. Hang on a minute. Okay, Kitty is rescued. She follows me in there, and then I close the door, and then she fusses at me. Alright, so egg yolks form the base of mayonnaise, right? And that's all we're doing here. Now, this is about 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. You can use whatever vinegar you like. And this comes in here because egg yolks need some water to form an emulsion. Good morning, Mooney. Mooney has another kitty. You gonna show your kitty? Where is he? That's Boone's baby. That's Tango. Tango follows him around like a puppy. It's adorable. Alright, so egg yolks need a little bit of water to form an emulsion with the oil. Okay, that's one of the tricks to making mayonnaise. Olive oil. Mine is not extra virgin. It's just a regular full-bodied first press olive oil. Okay? And you want to start drizzling slowly. I like these little bottles. It makes drizzling simple because I have a tendency to just dump stuff in. And can you see the change that's happening? It starts to become nice and creamy. If I didn't have all that tomato and garlic in there, it would turn almost white. Not completely, but almost. Nice creamy color. So I'd say all told, I have just over a cup of olive oil. This is pretty cool. Hang on a second. Let me get you closer. Oh, too close? Yeah, too close. How do I do this? Now see that how it's getting nice and thick? I'll take the top off and show you in a minute. Up close, but that's perfect. Alright, so now we're gonna take a look and see what we got. Woo! See how we're doing here. Ooh. Check that out. Now, homemade mayonnaise is never going to be quite as thick and viscous as the commercial stuff, but it is going to have some body to it. So give it a taste. Wow. Okay, so our tomatoes and our garlic both were pretty well seasoned, but we added quite a bit of olive oil. And of course, the olive oil is not seasoned. Now, I love it with a lot of fresh black pepper. And this is going to go on our fried green tomatoes, just to highlight that beautiful, tart, crunchy, golden, gorgeous, whatever. So you want this to also taste great. So I've got about 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt. Do this to taste. And kosher salt, remember, not table salt. You can use a sea salt. We actually have a nice coarse ground sea salt that we have found that we really like. Boom. We're done. Let me get a bowl and show you all how absolutely perfect this stuff is. All right, so, oh wait. Give yourself another taste. Make sure you've got your seasonings right. Oh man. There is nothing like homemade mayonnaise, y'all. There really isn't. And you saw how hard I did not work. It really just, boom. There we go. That is amazing. So here we go. Our roasted garlic and tomato aioli that is going to be dressing some gorgeous fried green tomatoes. And that is how you turn yourself into a rock star. Hey YouTube, thanks for watching, and if you thought that video was helpful, do me a huge favor. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get a notification whenever I post a new video. And if you have a second, hop on over to Patreon and check out how to support my channel even more. Again, thanks for watching.